Hello guys, today I want to quickly show you a new package by Spatie. They keep releasing new packages every year and every month almost. And one of their newest additions is Laravel Health, to check basically the health of your project from different perspectives. And I've tried it out myself on my laravelexamples.com project, and here's how my mini dashboard looks like. So every block checks something, and I decided to start with two checks, which is disk space and CPU load. And I was immediately warned that the server where Laravel Examples.com project is almost full with disk space. So that's already a benefit from this package. Now how does it work? Really simple. In your service provider, in App Service Provider, typically you just add the facade of Spatie Health. Of course, you do composer require before, and then you call health checks with array of the checks that you want to use. For example, used disk space check is here in the example in the documentation, and here's the list of official checks available currently at the moment. So CPU load, checking the environment, checking Redis, checking whatever. So for example, if we go to environment, this will make sure that the application is running on the right environment. So if, for example, you have staging settings on your production server, that could be a potential security issue, and this environment check will fail in that case. So here's my code from Laravel Examples. In the App Service Provider, I do health checks, and I do two checks for disk space and for CPU load. And for each check, you may add parameters, what number is considered to be warning or failure. And then basically you schedule those checks in the background, for my example in the console kernel. In addition to other commands for like backup and updates, I just add run health checks command every 10 minutes. And then you can configure the notifications. So for example, you may be notified by email or Slack channel or whatever. There is notifications in the config of health file. So if something goes wrong, you would be notified. And to have that dashboard, you need to add that URL to your routes web, pointing to the controller which comes from vendor. So you don't need to create any controller, you just need to call that from routes web. And of course, important thing, secure that with middleware auth or whatever is your middleware for administrator or something like that. Also, if that list is not enough for you, you can create your custom checks, which is really actually easy to do. You just create a class that extends the default check. You implement the run function, which should return actually three possible options, three possible results. Okay, warning or failed. So here's an example. You check something, and if something goes wrong, you return result failed, maybe result warning, and if everything is good, result okay. And finally, among the official checks, Spatie team have their own products incorporated, and I believe it's a brilliant marketing strategy. So they have a lot of free packages, and they have a few premium products, and they incorporate those premium products that could be used inside of the free package. So for example, Flare. So if you have errors on Flare, you may be notified in your Laravel Health dashboard. And also you may configure the notifications with their another premium service, Oh Dear. This is their service to monitor the application health in general, not only from Laravel point of view, so you can check that out as well. I'm not affiliated with that in any way, I just review various tools on this channel, both can be free or paid. So what do you think about that Laravel Health? Would you use it for your projects? And maybe what other checks would you suggest for them to implement, or maybe for you to implement? Shoot in the comments below. And if you have any other advice how you check the health of your Laravel application, let's share with each other, and see you guys in other videos.